everyone, I'm glad you joined me here on another exciting video tutorial. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to merge sheets in Excel using simple steps. In this workbook, I have two different sheets named the staff salary and the staff information. These sheets are external files that were imported into the workbook. If you want to know how I did that, you can click the link below or visit my channel to watch. I also put in data from both sheets interchangeably using the XLOOKUP function. If you want to know how I did that, click the link below or visit my channel to watch. Now let's move on to today's tutorial where I'll be showing you how to merge both sheets together with few clicks. First thing is to decide which of the sheets is the main sheet, that is, the sheet that you'll be pulling data into. For this tutorial, I'll be using the staff salary as my main sheet. Then I'll be merging the first name, last name, and department data in the staff information sheet. I can merge both sheets into the staff salary sheet, but for this tutorial, the merged sheet will be a standalone sheet, meaning it will be created on a new sheet. Now that I've decided what my main sheet will be, next I'll move to the Query tab. Note that the Query tab shows when you click on the data in your sheet, as long as it's still linked to the original sheet. Please keep in mind that the merge option only works when your sheets are still connected to the original external file. If you deleted the connection after importing the data, the Query tab will not be available and the merge option will not work. Now let's move on. In the Query tab, here's the Merge option. I'll click on that. As soon as I click on the Merge option, it brings up a Merge dialog box where it shows me how to merge my tables. I have my staff salary showing here since that's the sheet I started the process with. But here's a drop down that shows all the sheets connected in case you change your mind on which one will be your main sheet. I'll be leaving this as the staff salary, and on the next drop down, I'll be selecting the staff information since that's the sheet I'll be merging with. Now, to successfully merge both sheets, I need a unique identifier, like an ID or name, that is common to both sheets. This ensures Excel knows how to match the data correctly when merging. In this case, I'll be using the staff ID that's found in both sheets. I'll go on to select IDs in both sheets. At the bottom, it shows me that all 50 rows in my sheets were matched. There's also the join kind, but for this purpose, I'll be using the default selection, which is the left outer. I'll be explaining that in another video. I'll go ahead and select OK, and this opens up the Power Query Editor. This created a new table, a standalone table called the merge one. I'll rename that to staff info/salary. Moving on to the table, you notice that the staff information at the extreme right is requesting that I expand the data contained in it. I'll click on the expand icon beside it, and it brings up all the column names found in the sheet. Since I've decided on the column I want, I'll start by selecting them, which is the first name, last name, and department. The bottom option asks if I want to include my sheet name as a prefix to the column names. I don't want that, so I'll uncheck that because I just want the column name. I'll click OK, and my selected information shows. This shows at the right side of the main sheet. I can go ahead and load as it is, but I want to do a bit formatting on the sheet by moving the merge information next to the staff ID. I'll go ahead and hold down the data and drag the data. Now everything looks good. I can go ahead to upload this. At the extreme left, I'll click on the close and load to option. I explained this in my previous video on how to import data. You can click on the link below to watch if you missed it. I'll be selecting the new worksheet, which will load into a new worksheet. I'll click OK. You can see that my merge data has been loaded. I'll do a quick formatting here. You can see that my other sheets are still intact and my newly merged data is on a standalone sheet. If there are any changes in the original files, the changes will reflect as soon as I refresh the data. Here on my merged sheet, notice that the query tab isn't showing, but as soon as I click on any cell in the table, it brings it up. I can go to the query tab and also edit this. Let's say I want to include another information. I can click on the edit and it brings up the editor. Once this is up, by the right, there's the query setting panel, and under the apply steps, it shows all the steps we carried out on the sheet. Here I have the expanded step where I chose the column to keep and the reorder step where I moved the column to sit next to the staff ID. I can delete the steps and do them again, but that will be a lot of work. Since I want to include a new column, I'll be selecting the expanded steps and it brings up the dialog box. I'll be adding the email, so I'll select that and click OK. I'll click on the next step. I'll see the updated column and I'll simply drag that again since it wasn't part of the initial reordering steps. As soon as that's done, I'll click on the close and load option. Since the table has already been loaded before, the second option is now grayed out. I'll click on that and my data is now updated with the email addresses. This is a smart way to merge and work with different sheets, especially when the original sheet is always being updated. All you need to do is just refresh your own sheet and any updates will reflect, ruling out any manual updates from your end. Thank you for staying to the end of this tutorial. If you found it helpful, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like and share this video. I'll be waiting to see you in my next video. Bye for now.